So I decided I'm not gonna go to any of these museums, but this place looks like an abandoned fun park or something. Whether it's because it's so far away from the center or because it's a weekday, but it looks like looks like a scene from a horror movie. So I think this is one of the main entrances. I found a map of the whole place. So this is what it's divided into. You got your regional pavilions, all the different areas of Indonesia, museums, main buildings, facilities, parks, and wahana rides and theaters. Komodo and reptile park sounds awesome. And where is it? It's on the other side of the lake, so that way. I just start walking towards the Komodo thing. Komodo and reptile park. See that? But like I said, it's so weird. It looks like this place is abandoned. If there wasn't motorbikes parked over there, I would say that this place has been unused for like 5 years. Look at this thing. Rusty-copter. I have a very hairy feeling these things are not safe at all. Kids' playground. I think something's wrong with the tiger. Just look at it. It's under a heavy influence of some substance. Alright, this is the only one I'm gonna visit because I like reptiles. And there's a bunch of kura here, just chilling about. Fun fact of the day: kura is also the green buses they call in Bali, that take you from Denpasar to Ubud, for example. Looks like they're pretty active here. That's a snapping turtle. They have some sort of moss growing over them. Remember from a Discovery Channel documentary, these boys have one of the strongest jaw bites in the world. I think right next to hyenas and alligators. So they're very strong. I think these are just casual boxes of snakes. Don't think this is a display. Something's moving in there. If you're in a reptile museum, this is the last thing you want to see in the corner. Someone put a hose in here, especially right next to a snake. I don't know who the prankster is. That's the reptile museum for you. So it's about 2.8 kilometers back to the bus station or bus terminal where I came from, and I decided to walk because I can't see where I can take a grab. So let's walk a bit today, and then I'll take a bus back to the city. A couple of more thoughts on Transjakarta as I sip on my coconut water. So when I was waiting for my bus, I noticed that a lot of people were confused at which gate they need to be at. So I think maybe they need to make it a bit clearer for people to understand where they need to stand and which bus they need to take in order to go where. But I think it's everywhere, this sort of system, so it just takes getting used to. Every time you go to a new place, you have to adjust and do your research before, instead of just heading to the station. Because there is a map, but unless you know the name of where you're getting off, you're still gonna struggle finding the correct one. But fortunately, the guys who work there are really helpful and they know exactly where you need to go. Another thing I noticed was the bus I took, which was 9B. I waited for about 20 minutes or so, whereas bus number 1 that just goes, I guess, close to the city, I saw like 9 or 10 of those buses go past. So obviously they've mapped out the routes and seen which ones are busier, so they put more buses on those routes. But yeah, you have to wait quite a bit to get to the further places. Terminal, there it is. Still prefer Grab or Gojek bike, just because of how convenient it is. But I can see how these Transjakarta buses are very popular because of just how affordable they are. I think it's about 3,500 rupiah per trip. Doesn't matter how far you go. I might be wrong though.